I'll bet you guys missed out on all the good stuff that happened in gaming this week. I'm going to answer the question, what was the coolest stuff that happened? Alrighty, so here's what we're going to be talking about. The monk coming into Heroes of the Storm in 2 days. 2 massive moves happening on Kickstarter. One sad, one good. A brand new GTA mod that proper blew my mind away. Oh yeah, and Lost Ark taking steps into localization. So if you're brand new to the channel, my name is Elvis, and let's get into it. Now, unfortunately, I talked about a game on the last episode called Mooncrest, and they had a really good projection. They were trying to get 400,000, nearly said gold, money, real life money. And yeah, they shut down their Kickstarter. It's incredible to watch how this just turned. They had 38,000 in the first 2 days. And after like a few weeks or so, the money just stopped. And I think that they canceled it at $48,000, way off what they were trying to get by about an extra zero. Now, it looks like the developers kind of shared their insights into why they think the Kickstarter failed. And a lot of them are also very similar to the comments that I made in the last episode. There was no gameplay trailer at all. The trailer that they did use felt like a retail consumer commercial for like sunglasses or something like that. Very high production value, but totally missing the mark when you're trying to get people to back you financially for a video game. You gotta have some gameplay in there. And they didn't, so they shut it down, but not all is lost. Wow, that's so cliche, that line. I don't know why I said it. I said that they're actually going to continue to work in the game and get some gameplay up and have another go at it. I think if they do this, then they've got a really good chance of actually doing this, even if it is round 2. I want them to succeed just because of, I don't know. I honestly don't know why I want them to succeed. I've never seen the game before. I guess I just like supporting the underdog, and maybe it could be a really cool game. Yeah. Now, the other thing that's going on with Kickstarter is Divinity 2 is coming in 11 days. Now, I've got Divinity 2. I've got Divinity 1. I wish I had Divinity 2. It's not even developed yet. I've got Divinity 1, and it actually came up on the channel when it first came out. Did a little bit of a playthrough of it, 1 episode or something like that, but I know a lot of my friends really like this game as well. It's kind of a slower paced RPG with a really unique combat system. It's turn-based. I think it's a really good game. Unfortunately, I just haven't had time to pick it up and get right into the storyline. I probably will. In fact, I might even record it and do a playthrough, although it's a pretty boring game to watch. We'll see how we go. Now, for you guys who play Heroes of the Storm, like myself, the monk is coming out in 2 days, just so you know. 2 days, it'll be here. We get to play it, and it's pretty good. I'm sure you guys have checked out a lot of it on other channels and that kind of stuff. I've actually played a fair bit of it. I didn't want to make a video on it because it was in the PTR. I didn't know what changes would happen, and I just don't like milking that kind of, I don't know. It's just a weird thing. I've kind of given up milking the YouTube teeth. It's pretty dry and saggy and gross. So yeah, I don't want to rush out some video just for a couple extra views. Anyway, when it comes out, I will definitely be playing it. What I can say about it, it is incredibly overpowered. There's a massive curveball with the build that I've been playing on. Put it this way, I think a lot of people are going to be going all DPS or all healing, and it's actually one of the best specialists in the game. And yes, I know it's a healer. All you video correctionists out there, just ease off the keyboards. Just go back to Reddit. Anyway, yeah, it's going to be coming out pretty soon, so I'll be playing it. Now, I would never bring up a GTA mod in the Week of Destruction, but this thing is exceptional from what I've seen so far. So let me tell you about it. Some dude just jumped on Reddit. He's like, hey guys, I'm making this GTA mod. I'm aiming for photorealistic. And you hear that stuff thrown around all the time by developers. It's always bullshit. Then I seen the photos. It is for real, like photorealistic. I read some of the comments beneath the article, and they're like, so much blur, so much of this and that, and all this kind of rubbish. And yeah, it's probably true, but to someone like myself who doesn't get into a lot of the modding kind of stuff, this looks amazing. This is just fantastic. I don't care how much blur it looks. First impressions from me, this is really cool. If they pull this off, I'm going to be very surprised. It looks like a lot of work has gone into this so far. I don't know how he got the textures on all of the weapons and that kind of stuff. Like, he must have a lot of guns in his home, taken photos of it. But when it does come out, I'll definitely be playing it just for the experience. I think it looks fantastic. Someone should hire this dude. This is incredible. He probably will get a job after this anyway. Speaking of jobs, I get a brand new GTA video coming out very soon. Maybe even today or possibly tomorrow on that exact same topic. I hope you guys like it. Okay, let's talk about Lost Ark. That's what we're here for, right? Most of you guys anyway. So, Lost Ark, if you're unfamiliar with it, it's a brand new action RPG in development, and it looks pretty crazy as you can see by the gameplay. And I've been following the development since the first announcement almost. Now, I've been getting more and more comments regarding a Facebook page that's popped up probably 2 or 3 times now from you guys. And it's supposedly the localization forum for Smilegate, the publishing of the developing company, trying to get people's feedback on certain things and that kind of stuff. Now, when I first saw it, I thought it was bullshit, to be honest. Like, this is 3 or 4 weeks back or something like that. I didn't think it was real, but the fact that the posts coming out of it are actually genuine, they're showing screenshots of other titles that haven't been released, but most importantly, they've actually got, or not really most importantly, but they've actually got corporate branding, which is the exact same as the official corporate branding on Smilegate. You can go and check out their website right now. So I'm definitely going to be getting in contact with these guys. I'm sure that they're going to be stoked to have someone like myself, who's probably the only person covering Lost Ark heavily anyway, to reach out to them. If it all goes well, we might be able to actually get some, exclusive content, which will be fantastic. But out of all of this stuff, I think it's great because we've now got a direct contact into Smilegate in English as well. It's really hard when it's all in Korean and, you don't speak Korean. So, okay, this week's highlights on Steam, and that is a recently updated game, Subnautica. If you guys know or don't know, I actually surf quite a lot and spend a lot of time around the water, so I really like underwater games like this. I like dinosaurs and underwater games. No, they've had a massive update, so I am pretty keen to check it out. The graphics look really good for a game in alpha, as you can see right here. It's got its own little art style. It's a survival game. Underwater submarine survival game. What a good combo. Alrighty, you crooks. I wanted to try something brand new in the Week of Destruction, and that is to do a mini Q&A. I just want to answer a couple of questions at the end of the episode. If you guys are curious about what Q&A stands for, it actually means questions in Elvis. So if you guys have any questions in Elvis that you want to share, please put them below and feel free to troll the shit out of me. There's no topics or anything like that. We're just going to answer some questions, maybe 1 or 2. So yeah, I got a question for you guys. You want to see some Rocket League on Friend and Machine? Let me know. Thanks for joining me as always. My name is Elvis. Subscribe, catch you. We made it this week, just barely. See ya.